everybody, it's me again. I know I wait so long in between to come back on. Sorry, there's a little shadow thing going on here, I think maybe. Every time I turn the camera on, okay, charge the battery, it's clear full. I turn it on and it's down to 2/3. Anyway, alright, well, I'm feeling much better. It took me a while to recover. I'm not a baby, I promise you, but it just took me so much longer to recover from that surgery than most people. It wasn't days for me, it was weeks. And enough whining. I did enough of that last time. So, and like I said, I know I got a shadow here because my lights are behind my camera and they should be behind me, but that's not happening right now because I don't have anywhere behind me to go. Okay. I wanted to show you first, I have a die that I got from Wish. I order quite a bit from Wish. I know a lot of people order from AliExpress, but I order from Wish quite a bit. And I don't know what it is. AliExpress, I don't know. I find what I need on Wish. I don't want to put my credit card in everybody's computer. But anyway, the little hot air balloons, I haven't cut that out. I have a lot of dies that I haven't used yet. It used to be I couldn't afford dies, and now it's like whenever I get them, then when I can get them for a little bit and nothing, I get them. This one was probably a couple dollars, maybe $3, I don't know, but I thought it was cute. Hot air balloon. Alright, that's that share. Okay, and I don't know if any of you remember, because before I gave it to Bailey, the little cooking journal I gave her, because she likes the show on, is it Prime or Stars, that's just Add Magic, and Here Comes Molly, my cat. But, so I made her the cooking journal, and whenever I was making it, I had to cut off a lot of the paper. Like right here, I had like all of this paper on several sheets. It was like, I had to cut this much off right here. So I had all those little bits of paper left over. So what I did was I sat down and I made little booklets, and Here Comes Molly. Now I really do feel like Wendy and Wendy's Journal Adventure whenever Leo comes into the picture. Molly, I'm really very busy, baby girl. Okay, go. Yeah, there you go. All right. But I made these little notebooks out of all of this paper, those little paper strips that I had. And some of them I've decorated on the outside, some of them I have not, some of them I didn't think needed anything. But Molly, don't claw that, please. Sorry, it's like raising a 2-year-old. But yeah, there's the paper inside. Little notebooks. I forget how many. I think I put a dozen in there, maybe. I don't know. But this was some paper that I had. This is, I think, some DCWV paper. Little mushrooms. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a glare? I can't really see. I don't know. But, and then on the back, mushrooms and butterflies, and then I put this separate piece over the top, and I put a little bit of lace. Now this, and I was using up scraps. Now this lace that I put like in this one and this one, this came out of the same paper pad. That lace, I had it here forever, and it was one of those Michaels back when Michaels bins were $1. So anyway, I just kind of put them together, and don't ask me. Then my husband, I show my husband something I made, and he goes, okay, what are those for? What are you going to use it? I just tell him, I said, not everything I make has to have a purpose right away. It will present itself or show itself, reveal itself in the fullness of time. I said, I just went back there and sat down and did something, used up scraps. I just needed to do something. And this paper, I forget what this paper is from. This, all of this came from the same paper pad. Time and again, time something. It was I think it was a recollections pack, an old recollections pack. Something time. Anyway, and I thought, you know, that's a little bit of glitter on there. So I didn't do anything much to it, just made that, and then of course, yeah, see, and then this one's the opposite. It has the polka dot paper and this I did do something. I had these flowers in a pack, and this one. Had these flowers in a pack just laying around, and I decided, okay, well, I'm gonna use them. This was a little piece of lace. I it was, I forget, and it was folded, and I said, where did this come from? Don't know. But I just went ahead and just put it in there, behind there, and put that flower on there. And of course these two are opposites. I haven't done anything to this yet, because I come back here and I'm back here for a half hour or 45 minutes or whatever doing something, then I have to jet. I can't just sit here. I don't know how some people sit here for hours. If I sit here for an hour, it's a big surprise. But anyway, those little pieces of paper, I think those were the big drawing pads from Dollar Tree that I used some of the pages in her little cookbook. I'm gonna have to ask her to bring the cookbook back so I can show you. She's already doodled and journaled. She's into her journaling. She'll be 8. She's into journaling. But you know, a little bit of glitter on that. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. You can see that maybe. And then this one, I don't even know. It was the same pack. That time. It has something time and again, or I forget what it was. But and I just picked up the pink in that for that, and then this one is kind of off kilter a little bit. You can see right there. It's like I didn't get it right. But then this was a sticker, and I have another one of these. It's like dried flowers or something, and the whole sticker. It's like I'm really looking at this, and but you're not. And this, and the top of that's a little piece of paper from the pad where I got the mushrooms and everything. Yeah, but anyway, that is from the mushroom pad. But the mushroom pad, I don't know why I call it. It's nature something. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, it was a sticker, and I kind of trimmed around it. And anyway, that's what I was doing with my some scraps. Made those little booklets, and this way, you know, if I want to give a card or something to somebody, I could just slip this down the envelope like a little gifty, right? Alright, so, and I've been keeping them in this little bag, so the cats don't tear them up. The cats love taking stuff off of my table. It's like they think the table's theirs, so they're trying to clean it off. Alright, let's see, what else was there? Alright, I been watching a lot of people make journaling cards, and remember whenever I made the paper clips? Remember the paper clip thing? Well, I was back watching again, and I was watching Gayle Augustinelli, let's see, and Tracie Fox, and Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventure. So I said, I can do this. So the first thing I did was this. Now this is out of a book page. A book page. I think I tore it out of this book, actually. This side is the one that I had used to poke holes in a journal a long time ago. No, I have not started the journal that I keep saying I'm going to start. And then this is the one where I use the glue stick. You know, you put it down on the... And then, but I tore pages out of this book. This is a book I got at Dollar Tree. Tore the pages out. Folded them over. I tore down the sides of mine. I did fold them over, and I didn't tear the fold, but I did tear along the sides because I like the torn look. And then I did the collaging. And my husband came in and he said, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm collaging." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, collaging. And he went, "Oh." He said, "I never heard it said collaging." Maybe it's my accent, I don't know, but he just didn't get it. Anyway, you all know what I mean. Tearing up pieces of paper, putting them in different order. And there's the music paper out of the old music book that I have. I don't know, did I ever show you the music book that I had? This is it's an old hymnal, and it's ancient. I mean, it's ancient hymnal. I forget, it 18 something. I felt kind of bad about it, but somebody threw it out. Forget where I got it. 1887. Yeah, I'm tearing up something from 1887. At least it's getting used. But just different paper. Some of it is scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper. I think this is too. dictionary page, scrapbook paper. What is that one? I don't know, old book. And then on the back you're supposed to be able to write, so I did this. And then I sewed around it, messy sewing, but that's okay. And this kind of stuff you can messy sew. It's okay. Alright. And then I said, oh, let me do another one. Actually, this came after the pink phase, and I will show you that in a little bit. So I did the same thing, folded the book page over, tore around it, and then started the collaging process. But this one, I incorporated some of my washi tape that I had. That's a piece of washi, and this is, and this is. And I said, great use of washi, right? And this came out of a thing that I've had for years, a book I have for years. This page right here, the marbled page, I did that with Bailey one day with the shaving cream and the, let's see, shaving cream and food coloring. So I don't know where that page is right now, or where that thing is right now. The page I got it off. Hang on. And I got this little basket at Dollar Tree to put stuff in. So, and this is some stuff I want to try to use. But there's the marble pages. I don't know if I ever showed you that. But anyway, that's not the one I tore off of, but you get the idea. Down here. There it is. That's what I tore off of, right there. Thought it turned out kind of pretty. Anyway. So I put that in there, and more dictionary page, and this is actually a piece of a pattern right there underneath the washi. I had some old patterns that I had found at our local, actually it's like the church owns the place. It's called Our Neighbor, and people donate stuff down there, and this isn't all the patterns I got, and I got them for like $1/4 a piece. So anyway, and this was some paper. The blue paper is something, I don't even know if I still have it. I'm going to put it away. I don't see it in here. Oh, here it is. Hang on. It was this paper that somebody had given me, and I don't know. It's just a little pack of paper. It was probably in the dollar bin or something, somewhere. It's not Studio G, because I did have a Studio G, and I didn't use this one yet. But anyway, so that's that one. Those two are the book page, and the journaling. Oh, there on the back. I made the journaling spot on the back. So, alright, so that's those that I did. And before the blue phase, I was into the pink phase. And I'll show you what I made. The guest checks. I made them out of guest checks. It was over here. Guest checks. I put off buying these for a long time. These are really heavy. I mean, they're heavy. It's not like thin paper. So I bought off buying these for a long time because they were expensive. You had to buy 5 of them, and they were like almost $7 at Walmart. Put off buying it. Anyway, I need to zip through this. I'm taking too much time. So anyway, the first one I did was this one. And, you know, just like whenever I was making my ultra paper clips, you know, just a little bit, put my toe in the water. And I used some old ribbon that I had, this is just like a little sticker sheet. I've got it around here somewhere. That I forget where I found it. It was on clearance for 58 cents. So it was like a little post-it note, a flag. One of my words that I tore from some of the paper that I had done, you know, printed the words out on tea-dyed paper. And then again, with my washi, use some washi. See, the cats have been up here. Then I used my washi again. Use some washi. And then I sewed around it. Thing about these, they already have the journaling lines on the back, which is really cool. And then I just put some more washi up here. So that was the first one I made. And then I made this one. And I thought this one was really cute. A little more torn paper, washi, dictionary page. I like this pink right here. I forget. I think that came out of the, not the Kirby Teasdale. I forget what paper pad that was. It was a Paper Studio one that I had just gotten. And then these came out of a pack. This came out of a pack right there that Beth what was her name, Schrottman, Beth, a long time ago. Beth hadn't been on here in forever. Last I heard about Beth was that her house caught fire and they had to gut the inside, and that was years ago. But that was in a pack, and this came out of a pad of paper. I forget what it was called, and then more washi, and then the word thing I got from, it was a Tim Holtz word book, and I don't have it in front of me right now. But anyway, and then like I said, lines on the back, so for journaling. So there's another one. And then I said, okay, let's keep going with the pink, right? So I made this one, and I like this one. And the pink, the ink that I used around, this one was, let me see, the blue ink was Broken China, Chip Sapphire from Distress Ink, Tim Holtz. And then this is Worn Lipstick. And this ribbon right here, down that I collaged over, I'd had that forever, and I forget where I got it. It was on clearance somewhere. It was so pretty. Hang on. It was this ribbon right here. It was so pretty, I thought, with the roses and the writing, the text on it. So put that on there, and more dictionary pages and book pages and music paper and washi. Another one of my words that I printed out on my tea-dyed paper. And this I cut out of some stickers that I got from wish.com that were not exactly what I was hoping they would be. I don't even know where they are now. But they were like big sheets of one sticker, like this big. It was like this size right here. And I said, that's not what I want. And then this is another one of these. I didn't want to get too bulky, but I wanted to use up these. It came out of the same pack as that one. And again, on the back is the lines. Cool, right? And then I said, okay, let me go with the, let me go vintage again. So I made this one. And this down here, I had this little doily right here, and I inked around it right there. And this paper was out of another pack paper that I had. I don't know where I got it. It was gifted to me. It was this one, out of that pack of paper right there. And these tickets I had, those are My Road. I've had those forever. Got them on clearance somewhere. These right here. And I stamped on it with the stamps that I had gotten whenever I was on vacation at my daughter's last year, and it was this stamp right here, last November, and I got these at Tuesday morning. And got matte paper, and this lace right here was this lace, and I took the entire thing off the roll, and I don't know if I coffee dyed it or tea dyed it, and then I just put it back on the roll again. And that's not Dollar Tree. I think this is Walmart. And then, like I said, a little piece of washi that I was using, and then that little stamp right there. Let me see it right there. It was one of these little doodads out of here. Probably that one right there. They're like postage. Anyway, and then again on the back, lines too. So I did those, and then I was watching somebody else. I don't know who it was. I wish I remembered. I watch so many of them now. That she was making, using book pages again, which I had plenty of books that I have gutted. These, and I know they look like bookmarks, and I think they would make really good bookmarks. But they're supposed to be like, if you're doing a journal, and you got an edge right there, right in your journal, and you glue it down, and it's supposed to be a tuck spot in a journal like that, which that looks really good together. And so, but I use the stamps. I love these stamps. Use this stamp set, which again I got whenever I went on vacation last November, and I used all three of those that were in there. I didn't use that one. I just don't think I'm going to use an out of limitations comes creativity unless it's on a card or something. But I use those stamps right there. And I stamped them opposite, you know, kind of. And then, you know, inked it up really good, except on the back. And I said, well, I'll use, if I do the journal, the mysterious maybe journal, I said, well, then I won't, you know, I won't need to I don't need to do the back. But my friend, I showed them to her, my best friend, and she said, they look like bookmarks to me. I said, well, they're awfully long to be a bookmark. But and then I sewed around them with my handy dandy sewing machine I bought not too long ago, last fall. But anyway, I like the stamping on them. I think it looks really cool, and it's hard to believe that it was just. And again, I got it out of this book here. You know, this book here. And they're, see how bright they are, and then it's amazing what ink will do, right? Anyway, that's it. I got a couple other things I got to do today that's not craft related. Yesterday I made a dozen candles, and might as well leave these out here. And every now and then I just come back here and do something crafty. I got a bunch of stuff out, like I'm really gonna, dig into it in here, but I'm not going to, not today. I got other things to do. I need to strip a bed and wash sheets, and that, I know it doesn't take me all day, but still. I only come back here when it strikes me and then I know that I'm going to do something that I've seen on YouTube. I've got these things out here. Now these are time cards, and I saw Gayle again using these time card things, and hers were even, I think, even two-sided like this, different colors. And I have these time cards, but they're real papery, so I don't know, I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll do something. Just come back here and be a little bit creative every now and then. So that's my stuff. That's what I've been doing. Oh, in my little booklets, did those. So if you don't have a lot of time, go back in your craft room and tear a page out of one of your old books that you got laying around, and do something like this, a little journal card. And if you really don't have a lot of time, do this, because this took like 10 minutes. All right, well, thanks everybody. Oh, wow, this is really long, and I'm sorry it went so long. I guess I've got my talkie back. I've got my talkie back. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you got a little tiny bit of inspiration from me, the way I got it from other people. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.